So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy...
That is Stuta! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through and all alone! Goes for a shot! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's being shifted off it. Vitz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And that should get the job done. Now De Bruyne. In by Vinicius Junior. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Could move up a gear here. And the pass is intercepted. White. Out for a throw. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Face to face. Decent chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Azar tries to pass it through. Lobbed in behind. And that pass just didn't quite work. There's one of the players of the week. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. That's a little off target. Azar. Rui Costa.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done.
And the shot! And how did he not make it four?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Khan gets it away.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Wirtz. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe ploughing. He's having a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution on the field.
Here we go again.
Number 11, Wirtz.
That's been cut out, well played.
Coming on the field.
Azar can so cleverly bypass the press.
Number 26, Griezmann.
And they win it back again. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rui Costa. Now it's... And a chance! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Maradona. Oh, that is a nice touch. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rui Costa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maradona. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers with... climbs up big! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Madrid have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. White. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. And he passes it long. Vinicius Junior goes for the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That is a great pick out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That ball looks a good one. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. White, De Ligt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga, no way through. Threads one in. And he's there to belt it away. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Maradona. And he cuts out the supply. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, look at the space here. Now that it's a mighty effort. It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Maradona. Maradona. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And Batistuta! He's got a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb shot.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.